14. And it is hereby further enacted by the authority aforesaid, that from and after the 10th day of September, 1764, upon the exportation of any fort of white calicoes or muslins, except as herein after is mentioned, from this kingdom to any British colony or plantation in America, besides the 1/2 of the rate or duty commonly called the old subsidy, which now remains, and is not drawn back for the same, there also shall not be repaid or drawn back the further sum of £4 15 for every £100 of the true and real value of such goods, according to the gross price at which they were sold at the sale of the United Company of Merchants trading to the East Indies, being the third part of the net duties granted thereon respectively by two several acts of Parliament, the one made in the 11th and 12th year of the reign of King William III, entitled, An Act for the laying further duties upon wrought silks, muslins, and some other commodities of the East Indies, and for enlarging the time for purchasing certain reversionary annuities therein mentioned, and the other made in the 3rd and 4th year of the reign of Queen Anne, entitled, An Act for continuing duties upon low wines, and upon coffee, tea, chocolate, spice, and pictures, and upon hawkers, peddlers, and petty chapmen, and upon muslins, and for granting new duties upon several of the said commodities, and also upon calicoes, chinaware, and drugs, any law, custom, or usage to the contrary notwithstanding. 15. Provided always, and be it further enacted by the authority aforesaid, that until the 1st day of March, 1765, upon the exportation from this kingdom, to any British colony or plantation in America of white calicoes or muslins only as were sold on or before the 25th day of March, 1764, at the sale of the United Company of Merchants trading to the East Indies, such and the same drawbacks shall be allowed as are now payable upon the exportation of the said goods. 16. And be it further enacted by the authority aforesaid, that if any merchant or other person shall from and after the said 5th day of May, 1764, enter any goods for exportation to parts beyond the seas, in order to obtain any drawback not allowed by this act upon the exportation of such goods to the said British colonies or plantations in America, and the said goods shall nevertheless be carried to any British colony or plantation in America, and landed there, contrary to the true intent and meaning hereof, that then, and in such case, the drawback shall be forfeited, and the exporter of such goods, and the master of the ship or vessel on board which the same were loaden and exported, shall forfeit double the amount of the drawback paid or to be paid for the same, and also treble the value of the said goods.